Hey guys, welcome back to channel Sturge here, and today I'm going to be showing you some footage of the two-stage attack that is being added to Builder Base 2.0. Now this is beta footage, so the final product that you guys will be able to play in game may be different to what is shown today. Before we head on to some of the attacks, let's head on to the abilities that some of these troops get. Starting with the Baby Dragon, it does drop an area of fire where you activate the ability, and it is also a one-time use. Moving on to the Battle Machine here, they have 3 bars above its health, and that is how many shots are available for his ability. So we have 3 available right about now. So we're going to activate the ability here and take out a bunch of buildings. It does chain reaction, kind of like an Electro Dragon in the home village. It does chain to 1 tile buildings away from the one you are attacking. Moving on to the dropship here, its ability is kind of like its death damage. It does right now in the game. It drops a giant bomb on the building it is attacking. But heading on to the Night Witch here is probably my favorite one out of the 6 shown today, and it is a bunch of raged bats that spawn and take out a bunch of buildings for a few seconds. Now they do stay around after you use the ability, and that is probably my favorite one so far. Moving on to the Boxer Giant, it is going to attack the wall, but once it gets a bunch of damage you can activate that ability, and it does give the giant some invincibility for about 5 seconds there. And you did miss, I did forget to talk about the bomber. It does throw a big bomb that bounces 3 times, so it opens 3 of those compartments. And moving on to the cannon cart, you can activate the ability as many times as you want, and it does turn into a mortar. As you see here, it has a little ring around the outside of it that you can see the range of the mortar, and it is a pretty cool ability there. But moving on to the attacks here, we have this first one in coming here with all 6 of the troops that we showed off in the abilities. We're going to start off here towards the bottom, I'm pretty sure, here with a cannon cart, and dropping it here in a few seconds. There we go, dropping that there, and we will take out a bunch of buildings with that cannon cart using the mortar for its ability. We're gonna then head over to the top right, I'm pretty sure, over here with a Boxer Giant and the bomber. Gonna use the bomber ability here pretty soon to open up a bunch of compartments, even though they dropped that 1 compartment there, using the Boxer Giant ability to make him invincible for a few seconds from the double cannon right there. Dropping the Battle Machine at the top, the Night Witch over on the right side, and that Baby Dragon over on the left side, using that ability from the Battle Machine, doing the chain damage to the couple of defenses towards the top of the base, getting that first star. And the Boxer Giant will go down in the center of the base. We haven't used really any of the abilities yet. I'm pretty sure we actually used the dropship ability there. We also used the Night Witch ability. I didn't really see that over on the right side, but we did get a bunch of damage on this base. Gonna get these 3-star, I'm pretty sure. I have a couple buildings left, and we still have 4 troops, 3 troops now. The Night Witch did just die off. And we have that Battle Machine at half health with his ability just used. Heading over to the second stage of the attack here with 3 of the troops, and you actually get an additional troop if you make it to the second stage here, which you can choose which one you want to use. We're going to stick with the cannon cart here. Going to use it over on the right side of the base to start off. There aren't too many ranged defenses over here, so we're going to use the mortar to take out that gold storage there. Gonna head over to the left side of the base here, maybe towards the top as well, and dropping a drop ship up at the very top of the base here with a Baby Dragon close by to take out some of the buildings. I'm actually going to drop that bomber and activate its ability right away, getting a ton of damage on those walls. Dropping the Battle Machine over on the left side, and going to use the Baby Dragon with her ability on top of that Town Hall, dealing a ton of damage to that there. We have the ability regaining for the Battle Machine. Going to use it right there on top of the Crusher, taking that down. We have the bomber, which is going to go down to the double cannon. The dropship is also going to go down on top of the Town Hall, taking that down for the second star in this second stage of the attack. We have a couple of, I'm not sure what those are, I'm pretty sure those are zappies that come out of the Town Hall, but we easily get this 3-star on this base. On to the second attack of the day, we have this base here, which has the tunnel on the outside, which you may actually see most of the time when the update actually comes out. We drop the Boxer Giant with the Battle Machine, basically everything towards the bottom. We have a huge Night Witch attack coming here into the base. We already used the Boxer Giant ability to tank through all of those defenses at the beginning of the attack here. We are slowly gaining the third shot off on the Battle Machine. Going to use it right here on the Crusher to take this down. The Boxer Giant will go down on that Crusher there, but we have the ability going to take down that Crusher and take out a bunch of buildings around the outside, dropping the final 2 Night Witches around the outside of the base, and getting the second ability ready for the Battle Machine here to use on the Roaster, and heading up towards the top of the base for the final few defenses, using all the Night Witch abilities to rage up all those bats and get this 3-star on the first stage of the attack. Moving on to the second stage, I really like how they just walk over into that tunnel as the door opens over there to move on to that second stage. We still have 5 of the troops, or 4 of the troops, with the 5th one becoming available in this second stage. Going to use the Battle Machine over on the right side like you do normally with a Night Witch attack. Going to lure out any of those giant bombs on the outside and get ready with that ability from the Battle Machine, and dropping basically all of the Night Witches behind everything here, and that bomber as well, using the ability immediately to deal a ton of damage to the walls and buildings around the middle of the base here. Already used the ability. You're gonna have to get the Battle Machine to get that Crusher down, but it does go down itself. We still have the 4 Night Witches and that bomber doing work in the middle of the base. Already used the ability from, I think it was the 7th troop there, that last Night Witch you got from the second stage. We have a few defenses left. That Firecracker will go down. We have the single air targeting defense, which the Archer Tower is going to go down as well, which is going to be the 3-star. We have a ton of bats still up, that bomber and a Night Witch to get the 3-star on the second attack of the day. On to the third attack of the day. Here we have this new base design, and we are going to be back to using all 6 of the troops. We're going to be starting over on the left side of the base here. I'm pretty sure we have a good chunk to take out with our bomber and the Battle Machine, and open up over to, I forget what those are called, the 2 like clan castle troops in the middle of that base there. We're going to start off with the Boxer Giant and that cannon cart to take out the outside buildings, and using the invincibility for those troops and that Archer Tower. They're going to use the bomber to open up the compartment for the Giant, and then using the ability to open up into the core of the base and dealing a ton of damage to those core buildings, dropping the Battle Machine, which is going to go towards the outside of the base. It would have been better for him to go into the core of the base. We drop the Baby Dragon at the top as well to help out, and we have a couple of more troops to drop, the Dropship and that Witch. We don't really need to drop it too much right now. We have the ability going off again from the bomber. That is a continuous ability you can use, probably the only one besides the cannon cart. We have the first star from the 50%, working our way over towards that town hall, using the cannon cart to get that mortar shots onto that town hall for that second star. The Night Witch is dropped towards the bottom, since we only have that giant cannon up to take out for this 3-star on the first stage. These are pretty fun attacks here, looks like. I can't wait to get my hands on it myself. And we're gonna head on to the second stage. I still have basically all of the troops besides that Boxer Giant, which did tank at the beginning of the attack here. Heading on to the second stage, we have a pretty open base design here we can use with our ground army. We also have an air army a little bit here with the Baby Dragon and the Dropship here. We're going to start over on the right side here with the cannon cart. We're going to take out this first building here. I'm not sure what that is. We haven't had any information about it yet, but I'm sure we will find out pretty soon, as sneak peeks will start pretty soon here. We have 2 cannon carts actually. We got the second one from the second stage, so we will drop another one towards the top. Battle Machine on the left side with that bomber dealing tons of damage with its ability, and the Night Witch towards the bottom. We're going to take out that Firecracker for the bats here and the dropship as well. One more firecracker in the middle of the base, which the cannon cart will hopefully take out if we use the ability to move it. And there we go, we will use it again to take out that firecracker. This is going to be a very overkill attack here with basically everything still up. The base design wasn't too good for the army we still had left, which is basically everything, as we get that final building down for the 3-star on this third attack of the day. And on to the final attack of the day here. On top of this base, we have the 2 cannon carts, 2 baby dragons, a boxer giant, and a bomber. Gonna start off with the cannon cart over on the right side on that laboratory to take out that roaster with the mortar ability from the cannon cart. Dropping another one towards the bottom to take out the firecracker. Maybe even able to take out that town hall as well for that 1st star, using the mortar ability on the cannon cart to take out the roaster and that balloon launcher defense. I'm not sure what that is called. Gonna drop the boxer giant towards the top with the bomber, and it does get hit by that giant cannon, using the ability to activate and take out a bunch of those walls there to allow for our boxer giant and the battle machine to head into the base. But that roaster does get taken down, so they will head in and take out the last remaining air targeting defenses for our baby dragons to work through the rest of the base here. We have the boxer giant going to go down over in the bottom of the base. The bomber may also go down as well if it gets hit by this next giant bomb or the next giant cannon shot. It doesn't, so we get that 1st star from the 50%, and the cannon cart's working over on the right side towards that town hall. Baby dragon over on the left side here. We haven't really seen too many abilities from the baby dragons here. Hopefully we can see it in this attack. We have 2 of them with their abilities. We'll see if they will be good use probably in the second attack here, as we don't have any air targeting defenses left, so we'll easily get this 3-star on this base here. I think this is a builder hall 6, so you get this 2-stage attack unlocked at builder hall 6 and up. We'll head over to that second stage here, see what kind of base design we have, and we only have 1 air targeting defense. Actually, we have 2, 1 towards the top and 1 towards the bottom, the firecracker and the air defense. We'll probably drop the cannon cart towards the top here to take out that firecracker, as there aren't any other defenses around to take out the cannon cart itself, so they will do a ton of damage towards the top of the base here, getting that mortar activated over on the top of the base. Baby dragon over on the left, and we'll see with that ability activated there all the damage it does to the walls and the surrounding buildings, and as well towards the bottom as well. The final air targeting defense going down towards the bottom. Battle machine over on the left. That bomber dies off from the cannon, and getting that town hall down for that 2nd star. Already got the 1st one from the 150% is when you get that 1st star on the 2nd stage. Having a ton of extra troops left. Didn't even need the battle machine for this attack, as the crusher is the final building of the day, getting taken down there for the final 3-star of the day. That's going to do it for today's sneak peek for the Builder Base 2.0. We have the upcoming sneak peeks for this update. If you want to see that, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.